Let's see if this is enough to get the Hajin Devil. I've been AFKing this. Well, I just started. So this is like the first day of AFKing. I'm still gonna AFK some more, but let's see if I can get the Hajin Devil. So does this just work if I hit 999? No, it doesn't. So I don't know how much I can actually get. Another 50. I am terrible at math. Oh my gosh. Okay, so is 650 enough to get this guy? Probably not. So probably have to AFK some more. Yeah, see, didn't get him. But I have an abundance of this stuff, so what I actually should do is, this will make AFKing a lot easier for me, is try to get Sukuna evolved. So all I really gotta do now is just play the stage, because I have more than enough of the coins to actually evolve them, so I actually haven't played the JJK event in, literally forever, because I've been so sidetracked trying to evolve my, my Jinwoo. Because I was AFKing, what is it? The Shadow Orbs. This was the most painful thing to grind. Out of all things in this game so far, I hated this. Absolutely hated this. Here's a little side note. I can actually show you the time frame of when I started this. So I have these recordings here. I don't think I'll ever make this a video, so I'll probably delete this footage, but on September 28th is when I officially started actually playing Anime Guardians again. On the 13th of October is when I actually evolved my Sid. So I'll actually play this recording right here. I'll actually keep this one and put this one in. So let me just snap to that real quick. You do not know how long it took me to get this 4% drop in Anime Guardians. Oh my gosh. This took 2 weeks of doing this stage, by the way. It's a 4%, and I don't know if it gets buffed by this right here, or that's just for the Ragna event, but excuse my voice, I just woke up. Literally every day, I would hop on Anime Guardians, do this stage about 10 to 15 times a day, for 2 times a week. Not 2 times a week, just, for 2 weeks straight. I do that. That was my routine for this. I just couldn't get this stupid drop to drop. No matter how many times I played it, it's insane how long it took for me to get this thing. So, before I do anything, let me go right here and evolve him, because I think I literally have everything. Yep, there it is. Oh my gosh. So, for this, I'm going to need 6 of these, and a couple of the wheels, but it shouldn't be too bad. Alright, finally actually doing the thing that I wanted to do, which was the event. So let me go here and honestly, if I can find a way to make a tiny task for it, I might just go ahead and do that. But the only issue I have with that, the boss deletes your units, and I don't really have anything. If I could get that new chick from the boss event, it'd be pretty good, but I'm not strong enough to solo it. I need Sukuna Evo'd for that, Gojo Evo'd. I need a bunch of these JJK units that I don't have. And of course the capsule units I missed. I mean, I could try, but I don't think it's gonna work. What I'm going to do here is place the farms, auto upgrade. Obviously, just let the Bulmas max out, and placement Robin in the middle of nowhere, I guess. I don't think I can macro this. I don't really care too much. It's an easy stage, besides for the, the annoying boss mechanics. But besides that, it's pretty easy to deal with. Wave 11 is when she gets maxed out. Okay. Not exactly 10, but, close enough. Let's place the Sids down. Ragna. Wonder View. And then my Poochies. I'll turn on auto ability for Wonder View. 30 waves is what it goes through. Okay. You gotta remember, when the next boss comes out, that's when it gets pretty annoying. I guess I'll have the Sid nuke ready for when he dies. Honestly, I should probably have this on auto. That might have been better, because his thing, the more you use it, the more you get it back. I guess turn on auto for Ragna. And Poochie. Doesn't hurt too. Where was Maharaga? I don't know where Maharaga was. He was supposed to be there. I'm gonna try to make a tiny task, and I'll come back with the results. Okay, so I'm not full screening it, but as you can see, it's basically almost 7 in the morning. And excuse me, but yeah, Still waking up. I literally just woke up. The macro worked well enough to where I could evo both of these two now. So let me just evolve Sukuna and then Gojo. Alright. I was not planning on evolving Gojo, but I kind of got carried away with the macro because it just worked. So I was like, alright, I'll just keep going until I get them all. It was like 200 runs total. I don't think it failed once. But there's this weird thing where some runs, it wasn't actually all 200 runs because sometimes the macro would be slow or too fast for the completion because for some reason Anime Guardians would slow down. So yeah, the macro would be too fast. Now that I have Sukuna, I've heard he's the best unit in the game. One of the best units in the game up there with Poochie. That should be it, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, now I got everything in order. Let me do the thing I actually really wanted to do, which was this. And let me test it out. Let me test out Sukuna. So, super fast waves. Let's, yeah, they spawn over here. Place the Bulmas. Place Sukuna down. He just got rid of everyone. So what do you do? He just looks good. I'm not going to try to analyze those passives. I'm going to be real honest with you. What does Gojo do? Another nuke. Time stops enemies. Immune to stun. Okay, this is really good. Is in the Chainsaw Man event. Not this one, the new one. The boss loves attacking units. I'll take it. Let me place down Sid and Poochie. I don't know if Sid was the one that was causing the lag last time, because every time I would place him, everything would lag. Last time I did this, it didn't play the cutscene, but it's supposed to play a cutscene. If it doesn't play a cutscene, then I'm fine. If it does, well, okay, it doesn't. So control domain. Looks like my plans failed. That's 2 nukes. Yeah, he stole all my characters. Okay, my plan failed horribly. I guess Sukuna got nerfed because he didn't one-shot the boss like I thought he would. Unless... Let me try something. I'm gonna, change his artifact. I'm gonna give him Sid's artifact and see if that works. Probably not, but I'll try. Okay, so I think I got the macro down, so I'm gonna record it right now. Let's give it a few seconds. Spam retry, you know, the usual. Click up here, and click over here. Okay, so... I actually did go back to using the Nightmare Hook artifact instead of the earrings for Sukuna. I think it's just slightly faster. Because I did 2 runs and it was about the same, honestly. Honestly, it's like placebo levels effects. Nothing could have changed, to be honest. But, you know, it's the usual. You place it on your 2 farms. You, do the max upgrade Robin. Okay, so... Finally placing units yet. Instead of placing up here, I'm actually going to place over here because the boss spawns over here. And Gojo over here. Just in case if the units do fail instantly. He's like a failsafe. But so far, did 2 runs. Like the other time I did the macro for the JJK event. Nothing has failed yet. So, there's only one problem here. I wanted to use Wonder Review, but since the cooldown is... Watch. I'll show you the cooldown on the Wonder Review I have. It's 9 seconds. And when it's like this, it's physically impossible to like use your other unit's ability sometimes. I just realized I was recording a macro. You know what? I hope that doesn't affect the macro too much. It'll just happen in the macro now. I'll just click on Wonder Review's ability and turn it off and on. And then I'm done. Actually, I'm not done because I gotta evolve my Sun Jin Woo. And I haven't actually talked about Sun Jin Woo yet, but this video should have been out 3 weeks ago, but I was stubborn and wanted to evolve Sun Jin Woo. So I kept trying to macro for it. Got really unlucky during the 300% drop boost chance. No drop boost chance went away. Got even more unlucky. Then this one came out and I was finally able to get all the shadow orbs I needed. I was just being way too stubborn for my own good. Like, I did not need to do all that. And I still did. And I hate myself for doing all that. Oh, okay. Domain. Yep, he died. Alright, give it some time. Like, wait till 4 minutes complete. And I'll end the macro, and then I'll just watch the macro do one run of it, and if it does that well, then I'll do it, let it do a second run, and if it does it 2 times, I'm just going to assume it works. So let's just watch it do its thing real quick. Okay, it just did 2 completions and didn't fail, so I'm gonna assume it works. So it's at 2 runs right now. I'll come back and see how many runs it is when I wake up. So I'll see you when I wake up. Okay, so just woke up. As you can see, got a network error, so the macro failed. Well, it didn't fail. My internet failed, not my macro. Let's see how much I got during, I guess that was 6 hours of sleep, almost 7. Almost 1 million of these coins, so I don't even know where I got these from. Did I buy these capsules and never open them? Use this. 50. Did I get the unit? Absolutely not. I got a lot of stuff. So that's what I actually am going to spend my coins on. So what I want right now is actually get the Hajin Devil first. So I can buy. So I'm going to just buy 500. That's 500 down. Let's see if I get the Hajin. Not Hajin Devil, but Hajin Dude. And then the Evil Devil. Not evil. I don't know the name of it. Something else. Yeah, I did get him. Okay, perfect. Got him. Now I need to get the other one. So let me spend another 500 on that one. Okay. 500. I got him. Okay, perfect. Got both units. And I guess I can start dumping these coins on the Makima banner. Banner? The Makima banner. I can dump all my coins on that, hopefully. I'm not really confident in getting it because look at that rate. Yeah, there is pity here, but was there pity here? Oh, there is. They added a pity for him. Okay. I did not know there was a pity. Okay. Well, now that there's pity, I might go for this dude. Might. So how much for 107? 50,000. Oh, it's just Makima, so that means I gotta farm even more for that character. What's in the world boss right now? Who's the thing? Okay, power's at 2%. Let's say I get power. Is that more? This? Okay, that is more. So I should do the world boss event. Okay. Okay. I don't know what team you need for this. So I'm gonna look up if it's actually possible to AFK this. If not, then I'll actually have to manually do it, which is, it's not that bad. This game's pretty fast-paced, so let me check real quick. It's possible to macro it, but honestly, what I'm gonna do, I'm just actually gonna play the event. I know, that's shocking. Playing the game instead of letting a macro do it for me. Yeah, I'm going to play the event. It's honestly not too tedious. All I really gotta do is, you know, the usual, farm in the back, get Robin. But for this one, you don't want to place Robin up here or your farms. You want to place them literally in the back so they don't get affected by the boss. Then you want to use Poochie to reset the universe, I think. Or I can just place down Gojo and Time Stop. Both work just fine. Place down Poochie. Reset the universe. Then, let me get my guys down prematurely. Sid. Place the Gojos. Once he spawns in range over here, I will what? Okay, he's over here. I thought it bugged out. Got a little scared there. Secret domain. Can't be using stacks. Gotta wait, of course. How could I forget? It's not Poochie. I mean, it didn't matter. He still died. So yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna do. I don't know when I'll stop. It's 12:47 right now. Well, my my fourth run, I got power. That's nice. Now I just need Pochita. Actually, 2 Pochitas and the Pochita heart on the other world boss drop. Okay, so it's much later. I got carried away once again by allowing my tiny task to play the stage for me repeatedly over and over again. I'm actually not gonna... I'm just gonna end this prematurely because I don't really care as much. I did get the unit 2 times. At least 2 times I saw getting the unit. I don't know about any more, but at least I got 2 of the unit that I know of so far. I should be around almost 4 million. Okay, almost 5 million of the currency. There is something else I did learn. There actually is a cap on the amount of coins you can earn, which is 10 million, which is kind of annoying, but, you know, who cares? I got 3 of her. Okay, that's more than enough. I gotta open the Ellen Joe capsules. 430. I already opened up 400 before, so hopefully I get Ellen. I did. Perfect. There she is, Ellen Joe, right there. So, I've gotten everyone besides, obviously, the hardest one to get, in my opinion, which will be Makima. So, let me pop these luck potions and let me go in, I guess. My mic was muted. I didn't realize that, but yeah. So, to recap what happened, I used up all the currency. I am halfway there to getting Makima. I'll definitely will get her. I'll get her, but I don't think I'll be getting her by the end of the night. So sometime when I wake up tomorrow, I'll probably get her. Then, hopefully Denji is also done and evolved. Wanling is just a maybe if I really want him. Alright, finally I'm able to evolve my Denji. And that's all I'm going to do for tonight. And then I'm going to continue off where I left off tomorrow. So, macroing is what I must do now. Okay, I just woke up and it did 145 completions before I ended it. So, let's see how many coins I have. Hopefully it's enough for Makima, because I really don't want to AFK this event any more than I have to now. 7.1 mil. I hope that's enough. Capsule, not 710, 705. Let's see if we get another Ellen. Got 2 Ellens. Okay. I don't really care that much for Ellen, but you know, it's nice. Now this is where it gets real fun. I gotta pop my potions and hopefully I get lucky. Or hopefully I just get enough for pity. That's what I really want. So let's have the pity screen up there. I guess let's have chat open just in case we get it early. And let's go. There it is, Makima. I just looked up in the top left and saw that. Got her before pity. So that means I can get 2 Makimas. Yep, there she is. 2 Makimas. 1 before pity and 1 during pity. I have 3.8 mil. About where I guessed how much I would have left. Before I do forget, I gotta evolve my Jinwoo before I end this, so let me go gather that, and obviously you know how this works. You just go to world lines and obviously just pick this one because it's shared between these 2, and I need to get, it's either that one or that one. I gotta get like 4 more of them, so it shouldn't be too hard. Hopefully in like an hour or something, or like 12 I'll have it all done by, because I want to get this video done before ALS drops its next update. So, I'll see you when I get that done. Well, it basically took an hour, I think, to get this. To get all of them. And there's something that's kind of funny about it. I started this grind doing the world lines to get Jinwoo and Sid. And it took so long because I couldn't get their little 4% item. But when I was doing that, I happened to get their item like multiple times. Let's see, look. Well, 2 times on here, 1 time on that. Because I've never evolved Jinwoo, but I got this Sid Blade 2 times, and this thing took 2 weeks to get. With the 300% drop chance boost. And I just got 2 of them before I could get like a single ethereal bloom. Which is such a higher rate, 20%. I don't understand why it took so long to get that. But this should be enough for Jinwoo. There it is. Still no sound effects when I evolve him. Sung Jinwoo, Final Monarch. Oh my gosh, that sucked. That really did suck to do. Initially, when I wanted to come back to Guardians, I wanted to get Sid and Jinwoo done. But in the process of trying to get these two done over 2-3 weeks, they released the JJK update, which I did. Got them right here. Then they released Chainsaw Man Part 1, which I got Makima. And, you know, the capsule units right here. Where's the Darkness Double? Right there. And then Part 2 came out with Denji, Power, and Featherine. So, it took 3 updates to do what I wanted to do initially. Well, I guess I'll see you pretty soon, because I'm going to be recording something pretty soon. I'm guessing right now it's 11:51. ALS update will come out 7 p.m. Maybe. Who knows? I'm guessing pretty late on Wednesday, because I've been delaying it to make it perfect. So, yeah. I'll see you soon.